Welcome to the Sit with Tracey show. I'm your host, Sit with Tracey, and we have today the phenomenal actress, comedian, author, shepreneur herself, Miss Kiana Dancie is in the place.
I love that shepreneur. Yes, sis. But you better put some respect on my name. The Kiana Dancie.
The Kiana Dancie.
Yes, I'm in
the one and only. I love it. I love it. Don't need no more. Need no more. Hello.
How are you?
We're great. What about yourself today?
I'm fantastic. You better have this gap in your teeth.
You know that.
Yes.
You know I was ready
yes,
for
ma'am.
it since day one when we met.
Come on, you hear me?
This right here, we got this.
Yes, ma'am.
So I am loving it. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining me today. I've been waiting to just sit down with one-on-one with you because, of course, I follow you on social media and your career.
Thank you.
And when I said shepreneur, I mean, it's just not the words, it's just not the words. True professional.
Thank you.
True shepreneur, multiple business. Mm-hmm. All right. So we're going to do this thing the traditional way.
Okay.
Take us to the start of Kiana Dancie, because we know the start was the comedy. The start was the comedy.
Well, you know what? The start of Kiana Dancie is so many places we could really start. I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm gonna give you a short story. I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. I grew up in Atlanta. I say all the time, I am a Georgia peach with a Texas heart. When I graduated from college, I moved to Texas, and that's where I got my stand-up start. And stand-up comedy for me has been a fantastic, when I say fantastic, like opportunity, experience. It really introduced me to a lot of people that I would have never met, but also it really has it's been therapeutic for me. At the end of the day, as people always say, you gotta laugh. Yeah, the same energy that you use to laugh is the same energy you use to cry. So I encourage the people to do just that. I started doing stand-up, Tracey, because my girlfriend, she challenged me. She dared me. She said, girl, because I used to tell her about my stories, girl. Me and my boyfriend at the time used to make up, break up, make up, break up, girl, get bailed, go to jail, get bailed out of jail, right?
Okay.
So, I
had some good stories.
Very good stories.
Good story. And
so I was telling her about it, and she was like, Kiana, you need to go to do this on stage. And I was like, oh, you want to laugh at my misery?
I was like, laughing at the pain.
Yeah. She was like, girl, they hilarious, do it. And I did it. Shout out to my girlfriend, Demetria Caston. She challenged me, dared me, and bet me that I would not go on stage, and I did it.
Well, shout out to yourself, because being able to do that and exposing yourself rawly like that, although you're able to do it, like that comedy third eye, they say that comedy third eye, you're able to do that. But you're giving yourself to the people. You do.
And as a comedian, that's what you do. You leave everything. I mean, the comedians that make it the furthest are the ones who are the realest. They're the most open. They're the most vulnerable. Our Robin Williams, our Earthquakes, our Samores, our, Miss Pat, Miss, Monique. Yeah. Those people are, Rhonda Sykes, coming out. Like, at the end of the day, the more open we are, the more you see yourself in us, whatever that story maybe.
Exactly. And I was like, because we are able to relate. Yes. You talking to the people, and that's a healing mechanism.
It is a healing mechanism. You got to decide that you either you're gonna fall in the corner and ball up in the ball, or you gonna laugh at your issues. And that's what my book is about. That's why it says laugh to lighten your load. You have to laugh, sis. You have to make a decision that you're not gonna be angry and let anything steal your joy.
I love that. I love that, and that takes us into with the pain of the book. In the pain of the book. Yeah. I know we have a lot in between. We can get to that. Yep. But I am really loving this book that you're launching October the 24th, this Sunday.
Yeah. It's called Bye Bye Bags, Laughing to Lighten the Load.
And I like that. Bye bye.
Yes.
No more.
Go on, get out of here. Bye. Yep. Go on, get out of here. Bye bye bags. Basically, it's just that. Get rid of your baggage. Anything that's reminding you of your insecurities, your shortcomings, or your failures. Get rid of all your baggage. Let it go.
All right.
I'm gonna bun it up.
I like that. Right now, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna let go of this conversation for just a few moments to pay some bills, and we'll be right back.
Come on, bills.
Big Chick of McDonough is a family-owned business that has been serving the McDonough community for over 50 years plus. We believe in good food, good customer service, and good governance. Sandra Vincent, who is running for mayor of the city of McDonough on November 2nd, also believes in those principles. She believes in fairness, equity, inclusion, and representation for all of McDonough. McDonough needs a mayor that will support citizens, advocate for the needs of McDonough, and work to earn the respect of residents and small business owners of our city. Sandra Vincent has earned the respect and support of Big Chick of McDonough. We deserve a mayor who will fight for quality of life, fight for employee development, and fight for economic, entrepreneurial, and small business enhancement. If you would like to help us in our fight for change, Big Chick of McDonough will help you in your support efforts. Any meal that is purchased at our McDonough location will donate 10% of the proceeds for that week to the Sandra Vincent campaign effort. Visit BigChickMcDonough.com.
All right, welcome back. We're getting into bye-bye bags. Okay?
Laughing to lighten your load, sis.
Laughing to lighten your load. So how did this book come about?
Okay, so you want me to be honest?
Of course.
Honest, you want me to be real honest, girl.
The raw truth.
Okay, so I was getting the bags under my eyes removed. I had plastic surgery. I don't even know the name of the surgery. It's called something.
Okay.
But I call it baggage removal. I got the bags under my eyes. I'm in the entertainment business, so you know how that goes. I wanted to turn back the clock. I wanted to refresh and look a little young.
Right.
Because you know how I look my age.
Keep it fresh.
Right, keep it fresh. So while I was getting that surgery and while I was healing from that surgery, I was laying in my bed with the bandages on my eyes, and literally as I'm healing externally, as I'm healing outside of me, outwardly, I made the decision that I need to heal internally. I needed to remove anything that remind me of my failures, my insecurities, or my shortcomings. And I promise you, I called my mother while I was laying in the bed because I couldn't see nothing, girl. I couldn't see nothing. I had the bandages was on my eyes just like this. All I had, only thing I can do was hear, I can smell, I can taste, and I can touch. You hear me?
Wow.
But I had my eyes covered. I called my mom. I said, Mama, get up here. She's like, girl, what's wrong with you? I said, I need you to get a piece of paper and get a pen. She said, what's wrong with you? I said, I need you to write this down. So she wrote down the 3 things that I saw were that reminded me, or what were my baggages, right? So what was that? I'm a child molestation survivor, right? I had her write down that I lost my dream job, right? And then also, I'm a single woman who was in her 40s with no children. Who saw that for my life? Not me.
Wow.
So she wrote that down.
Right.
And when I was able to get up out that bed, baby, I took them bandages off my eyes and I went outside and set that thing on fire.
Come on.
That day, I made the decision that I would never be held captive by nothing there's anything that steal my joy. It was gone out of there.
Those bandages closed off to where the rest of the world, nobody else, just you and Kiana.
Just me and Kiana and the Lord. Child.
And the Lord,
I had to pray.
Of course.
I had to pray.
Yeah.
I was like, Lord, if you
we wouldn't be here.
Look,
we won't for there.
Right. I was like, Lord, when these bandages come out, please let it be good. You hear me? But yes, I was very grateful for the time. And so as I was doing that, it became something that I absolutely needed to do. Like when I go through this book, honey, when you go through this book, I want you to understand that this is me. This is my memoir. I'm telling you about my broken relationships, what I've been through, how I've been through it, how I lost my good job. A good job that I prayed for, girl. Chapter 10, Sister Circle. Make sure you go to it. But
we will be fisting
that part. So I'm saying to you, it's one of those things that I just had to make a decision that I was not going to be held captive anymore.
Come on now. Come on.
At all.
And so you do this. Mm-hmm. You go outside, you burn everything up. Mm-hmm. And then this book starts.
So I wrote the book. I was ready to introduce the book. And then, of course, I started doubting myself.
Ooh,
girl, so there you go. I didn't already burnt my baggage and I'm gonna let it come back.
Okay,
so I burnt my baggages and then I said, oh, this book is not ready. So then I introduced it and brought it back. Picked it up and put it down. Started writing and stopped writing. So my thing is, it wasn't ready. And let me tell you why it wasn't ready. The book wasn't ready because what I wanted to say wasn't completely done. I still had a story that I wanted to share. I had to get through Sister Circle. I had to get through the pandemic. So I had the whole year.
You had to be able to.
Man.
You had to be able to talk about it.
Yes. Not even able, but there was still things happening and things that I was unfolding and bags that I was unpacking that needed to go in the book. So, sometimes you try to move too quick and it ain't time. And so you got to take the time and you got to be okay with the time time that it's gonna take to do the things that you need to do. See, that's a virtue I don't have. I'm not a very patient woman. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I do.
Yeah. So for me to have to go, I was like, well, wait a minute, I want to do this now. And God was like, no, sis, chill out. So I introduced the book, brought it back, and now she is here. She's here. Ow, ow, ow.
Now, with releasing this book, was it more so the release for yourself, or was it release to help others?
Both.
And we're gonna answer that when we come right back.
Absolutely.
Hello, and welcome to Kim Mays State Farm Agency. I'm Kim Mays, the owner of Kim Mays State Farm Agency, located here in Stockbridge, Georgia. We're a local insurance agent providing auto, homeowners, life, and health insurance. Our value is that we provide personal customer service to our customers, taking the time to get to know them and making sure that we're providing the coverage that will best protect their family and their needs. If you would like to have a policy review or an appointment today, please give us a call at 770-282-6622, or you can find us online at www.coveredbykim.com. Thanks, and we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you and welcome back. So, bye-bye bags.
Yes, ma'am.
Was it released for you, or was it released for your supporters and your fans?
So, I don't call them fans. I call them family. They're family.
Oh, I love that.
But yes, I introduced the book for both myself and my family because I thought it was important that they also healed. Now, here's what I didn't do. When I was sitting on Sister Circle Live, I wasn't as transparent as I could have been until I was called out on the carpet. My mother said to me, she said, Kiana, why don't you ever talk about you being a child molestation survivor? And I said, well, Mommy, I didn't talk about it because I thought people would think that you were a bad mother or you served me to the monster.
Wow.
And she said, girl.
So you was thinking more of your mother days, because a lot of victims think of, and I'm one myself. So, and I was scared for me that people would look at me different, or I would be a charity case.
Yeah. So no, I never thought that it's nothing that I could have done differently. I was 6 years old. Now let's be clear, It only happened one time. It was no penetration. It was just inappropriate touching. But at the end of the day, a 6-year-old person, period, should never be introduced to any kind of thing like that, regardless of what you are. But my mother actually said, well, let me tell you something, baby. I want you to know, and I want you to hear me clearly. I did not serve you up to the monster. When you told me, she said, I left you there with someone I thought I could trust and someone I loved and who I thought loved you. So when you told me what happened, guess what I did? She acted. She took care of it, which unfortunately a lot of mothers and fathers don't do.
Exactly. So kudos, Mom, and thank you to all parents out there. Yeah. Listen to your children.
So she told me herself, she said, Kiana, if you cut on a light, you'll realize that you're not the only one in the room. So as soon as I started doing that, speaking, screaming, hollering from the rooftop, listen, I'm a child molestation survivor. You would never, ever, 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 ever hold me hostage again. And now, and my mother either. People started saying, me too. I told my mother and she didn't believe me. She kicked me out. No, me too. I haven't never told anyone. Me too. I promise. So people started coming out the woodworks, letting me know.
Now, were you some of the people that came out to you, whether it was personally or openly, did it? And I know a lot of things don't shock us these days, but some of the people that came to you, would you have ever thought, as they say?
It's funny. I was not surprised, only because I think it happens more. It's more prevalent than we give it credit, and it's not something you really want to give credit for, but it does happen. The other thing I would say is, which is crazy, what I was surprised was that there was a lot of men who came to me. Now, women, we know, at the end of the day, as a female in any type of business or on this planet, period, you already know that we're sexualized, we're over-sexualized. Exactly. But I was quite surprised to see how many guys that came to me and said, I've been through that too. And I was it actually made me feel pretty good that they felt comfortable enough to come to me and say, me too.
Now, this book, for men as well?
Absolutely. Okay, it's pink, but y'all wear pink. They say strong men wear pink, and you like pink if you like pink. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm saved, but I'm savage, but you like pink if you like pink. But I'm going to tell you, this book here, pink. Don't let this pink book get you twisted. Don't let it. Get the book, do the work. Now, I'm going to tell you something. On page right in the back of this book, I want you guys to understand there's some work in here. There's 7 questions that I want you guys to get down to. First of all, what are some of the bags you have carried, and who and why? Who besides yourself do you feel is responsible for your bags? Have you candidly discussed the pain and effects that are associated with the baggage? It's some work in this book. You need to get down to it. This book right here. It's a breakthrough, sis.
Yes. I about want you to read it again.
Come on, baby. Come on, flip through these pages and get this work done.
Yes.
And then it's going to come with this nifty, now if you come to the event, it's going to come with this nifty bookmark. And on the back of this bookmark, it says, I am, I will, I refuse, today I burn. We're going to burn anything that reminds you of your insecurities, your shortcomings, or your failures. Today and the next day, moving forward, you're not going to be held captive or hostage by anything that reminds you of anything other than joy.
Come on now.
Girl, come on. Here's a quote that I live by. You are your bags till you decide to not be your bags. So until you decide that you're not going to be broken, you're not going to be a rape victim, you're not going to be broke, you're not going to be old, you're not going to be, sad. I'm not a rape victim. I'm not a child molestation victim. I'm not that job I lost. I'm not that bad relationship.
Yes.
Until you make a decision to not be that, you are that. So you're going to remain a rape victim. You're going to remain the child molestation victim. You got to declare, I am a survivor.
Right.
You gotta make that. You gotta declare.
I am a survivor.
I'm a survivor. Wait, I can't sing. I ain't no singer, but
we're gonna give her some water.
No, girl, I gotta find a tune.
We'll be right back after this.
Right.
Your boy Chub Rock telling you about Golden Crust, one of my favorite places to eat. Come and try one of our 9 world-famous Jamaican patties. Baked fresh daily. Options include beef, chicken, veggie, shrimp, jerk chicken, cheesy beef, and more. All perfect with a nice warm cocoa bread, baby. Tender braised oxtail, a real Caribbean treat. The best jerk chicken in town. Brown stewed chicken, curry goat. The food nice. Famous hard-old bread and authentic Jamaican pastries. Golden Crust now has 10 stores across Georgia in College Park, McDonough, Kennesaw, Stone Mountain, Conyers, Lawrenceville, Morrow, Douglasville, Stonecrest, Snellville. Come taste the rhythm of the islands at your nearest Golden Crust. It's your boy Chub Rock. So you know that name, Chub. I know food, baby. I've been eating at Golden Crust for at least 20 years now, and I'm telling you, this is the place to go. 10 locations in Georgia. All my people here. You don't have to be Caribbean. Everybody, trust the crust.
All right, welcome back. Okay, so we talked about the book and what it means to you personally and for your family. Finally. I love that.
See, they're fans, but they're family. They're supportive. They go the long haul, baby. They fight for you. These are my Dancie darlings are amazing. They love them some me.
I'm a Dancie darling. That's what I am.
Yeah, you a Dancie.
I didn't know what I was. I'm a Dancie darling.
Dancie darling.
That's what I've been this whole time. I'm Dancie darling.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you, friend.
Okay, so now with this book, October the 24th, this Sunday, we will all be there. Have my book. You have to have yours. Is there going to be an event to this book?
So yes, it is. So October 24th at the Atlanta Comedy Theater, we're doing a book launch, but it's not just a book launch. Let me tell you what it is. It's a night of comedic and poetry affair. I have a singer, I have a poet, I have a band, I have a DJ. It's going to be amazing. I have comedians, honey. It's going to be amazing. 3 to 5 Atlanta Comedy Theater. I promise you would want to be there. Go to ATL Comedy Theater to get your tickets. Use the promo code BOOK, BOOK. That gives you $15 off. Every ticket that is bought will get a book.
Oh wow!
Oh,
that is awesome.
Queen Sheba gonna be there doing the poetry, child. Hank Denson's the comedian, gonna be there hosting, and Kiana Dancie. But more importantly, when we're there, we are gonna do the work. After I'm funny, and after we laugh, and after we cry, we're gonna write 3 things that remind us of our failures, our insecurities, and our shortcomings. And then we're going to go outside and burn it up.
Come on now.
Come on, friend.
Come on.
Yes, ma'am.
I like that. I do these events and things. I would love to put it out there.
Come on, sis.
was to do a retreat.
Come on, sis.
I want this, but I want one for males and I want one for females as well.
Ooh.
I want one for both. I want one for both. There's healing.
Like
you say, this book right here
is for male and women, male and
it's
female.
healing for males.
Yes.
And like you say, a lot of males came. You know,
I won't say came out.
Came out like that, but you know, as far as sharing the you know things that happened to them, they opened up.
They did
exactly, and for that to happen speaks magnitudes about this book, and it speaks magnitudes about the anointing over you for this.
Thank you.
So I would love to, we get together. We're gonna do October the 24th.
Yep.
But yes, I would love to do more.
Come on, 2022. Come on, put it in the universe. I love it. New air.
Yes. All right. So, what's the website again? ATL.
So you can go to atlcomedytheater.com. Use promo code BOOK BOOK. That gives you $15 off. Every ticket bought, you will receive a book. But let me tell you something. I really need you to know this. If you can't buy the book in person, which is, or if you can't get the book in person, that's fine. Get it on Amazon.com. Go to my website, Kiana Dancie, KIANADANCIE. Listen, at the end of the day, you just need to get the book.
Yes, and I will have all this listed on social media platforms as well, so you will be able to go get the book. We hope to see you on the 24th. What's your social media platforms? How we keep up? And we know you're hosting right now.
Yes.
Atlanta Comedy Theater. You're a busy young lady.
I do.
Yes,
Thank you so much. So it's the same on all social media platforms. Kiana Dancie, that's KIANADANCIE. I'm on Fanbase. Fanbase is a new Black-owned social media platform. It's owned by Isaac Hayes III. Yes, that Isaac Hayes. Fanbase, and it actually pays you back for your posts.
What?
Girl, I ain't never seen such a thing. Fanbase. But anyway, the brother owns it. Go down there and get you on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you are. I am there.
Great.
Kiana Dancie.
Kiana Dancie. You can catch you at Atlanta Comedy Theater, hosting out there. You doing Country Wayne?
So I'm on tour with Country Wayne right now. I'll be in Baltimore, November 5th. I'll be in Richmond, Virginia, November 6th. I'll be in New Orleans, November 13th.
Okay.
I'm actually also out with Affion Crockett. I'll be with Affion October 28th and the 29th. I had to think about it. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm a little sick. That's how I think in my head.
But you're doing good to keep up with all these schedules. I'm like, okay. And then I see you hosting all over Atlanta. All over Atlanta, you hosting at different events and things like that. So great. I'm glad God is continuing to bless you and your business.
God has been good to me.
I love it.
He has been good to me. And speaking of business, I am one of 2 Black women that owns in the CPR cell phone business. So CPR cell phone repair is a organization or a franchise that repairs cell phones, computers, tablets, anything mobile we repair. My mom and I, my brother's my partner also, but my mom and I are the only 2 Black women that owns within the company. We own the location in Duluth, Georgia. The address is 2200 Duluth Highway, Duluth, Georgia. Come see us. But look, let me tell you something. Don't break my business no more. That part. But come see us because we repair all things mobile. It's been a it's a challenge being a Black woman in a male-dominated electronic industry, which I know already.
But we don't see males more. Let's Black females.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I was like,
it was tough.
So, but I like it. I visited your store. Actually, I've been to your store several times. I'm actually getting ready to go there and look because I need another cell phone cover for my phone.
Thank you, sis.
But yes, I do go there and support. So we thank you for coming on the show. We thank you for hanging out with me. There you go. Right. Thank you for hanging out. October the 24th, Atlanta Comedy Theater from 3 to 5 o'clock. Get your book. Get your book. Bye bags.
Bye.
Hey.
Boom.
Love it.
Set it on fire.
See you next time on Sit with Tracey.
1010 Computers is your one-stop resolution for all your computer repair and IT needs. We offer an array of services in our local repair center, as well as on-site support at your home or small business. We also carry new and certified refurbished Apple and PC, desktop, and laptop computers. At 1010 Computers, your customer experience is our primary focus.
All my issues have been resolved quickly and thoroughly.
Call us today at 404-585-6253.
Fast and affordable repairs for all.